Welcome back to Between the Ashes, the Growing Silence for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into the 7th mission, Breaking the Seals. Kind of hilarious that's the 7th mission, considering the reference. Press U to target a ship, cargo, or sentry that can be scanned. I knew that, but since that's the tip, I assume it's going to be relevant. They have been so far.
Thank you for coming here on such short notice, Commander. What you're about to hear is classified level Rho. Needless to say, it stays between you, me, and Commander Jers. Treat this up like any of the blank spots in your record from Antares. I've been in contact with a naval intelligence officer embedded within the LNA. Much like myself, this person is a former GTI officer who was cleared to return to active service. They have, shall we say, some familiarity with communication systems. We theorize that an old GTI backdoor in the relay network may allow us to get a message past the Raiders jamming in Laramus. Needless to say, the existence of this backdoor is highly sensitive information. The target of this operation is Patmos Station, a former GTI black site. As far as I can tell, it started life as a Civi R&D facility. GTI probably commandeered it for a similar purpose, so it should have the backdoor we need. My contact managed to restart the station's systems before the security software kicked them off, so I'm going to board the station and present it with my old GTI credentials. To minimize exposure, I'm giving this up to a single fighter, a Zeus or a Tyr, something with a RIO seat. As far as anyone besides the three of us know, you're taking a technician to check out a malfunctioning sensor buoy. We'll get in, send our message, and get out before anyone's any the wiser. We should have things wrapped up before the Raiders detect us, but a good spook never leaves anything to chance. We're going to set a trap. The station is ringed by 12 sentry guns upgraded with Prometheus cannons. My contact has written a patch that will tell the guns to attack anything not positively identified as friendly. While I'm on the station, you'll scan the guns to upload it. If the Raiders do somehow track our jump, that will buy a few more minutes for our message to get out. We'll be on our own, so get as many sentries online as you can. If this backdoor lets us contact Delta Serpentis, it's our best hope of turning the situation here around. We're launching in 15 minutes, so let's get suited up.
Alright, it is May 5th, 2342. Primary objectives: investigate Patmos Station and contact GTA Command. Oh boy, this is important. I think of the two... What's my default loadout here? Anti-fighter. I think of the two, I'd rather have a Tyr. I did just requisition more Tyrs. Why do I only have 3 Zeuses? I thought I had 4. Oh wait, one's in there. One's on the loadout. Never mind, that's why. Let's see, I want the Banshee on the inboard mount. Seems good, let's hit it.
Alright, Commander. I'm pulling up the jump coordinates now. I've prearranged departure clearance.
Lovelace, and what are they doing here?
Alpha, the Lovelace is asking about you. I've informed them that you're replacing a malfunctioning sensor buoy. Suggest maneuvering around the station to obscure your departure path. I'm entering an exit point on your HUD. Get to within 500 meters and jump out to that location.
Copy, Wayfarer. Alright. We are obscured. Guess we're getting more obscured.
Captain, Commander, good luck to you both out there.
Thank you, Wayfarer. Oh, that's why there's 2 sounds. One closes behind us.
There she is. GTI Patmos dead ahead. No activity. Before we go any further, I'd like scans of its communication and sensor subsystems.
Yes, sir.
The station's tactical net is ready. It looks like the sentries have all powered down. Once I'm on board, I'll patch you in so you can restart them. Patmos' systems still seem to be operational. I'm going to go take a look inside. Park our ship inside the fighter bay. Wait there and don't do anything I don't directly order you to do.
Yes, sir. Got crash fighters on the deck. Alright. Alt-Shift-5.
I'm approaching the hangar door now, Commander.
Alright. Good luck, sir. That's a tiny door. Alright, let's get out here and restart some sentry guns. There's one.
Alpha 1, Varner. The computer has accepted my credentials. I'm splicing you into the sentry network now. Scan the guns to reboot them. Your directive list has the targeting control. They may temporarily mark you as hostile, so keep your shields up. I recommend turning away and hitting your afterburners when you've connected to a sentry. GTI didn't play around.
Oh, damn it. Whoops. That one's already reactivated.
Alpha 1, I've accessed the comm terminals. I'm opening the channel to my contact now. Alpha 1, I've hit a snag arranging comms encryption and need to slave the process to your ship. To preserve operational security, I'm going to run a lockdown command first. There's an access point inside the fighter bay. Scan it to connect. We don't have time to lose. Make your way back to the fighter bay on the double. You'll need to be within 60 meters of the access point.
Alright, gotta open my terminal.
Good. Now run net access allow, and then enter Varner J as the username. 1, I'm setting the lockdown sequence now. If there's any trouble, I'll send an unlock code to your terminal so you can reset your tactical systems. It's imperative that you only restore weapons and engines. Don't use the automatic reboot sequence, or you'll expose yourself to highly classified materials.
Alright, maintenance mode. Engines, communication sensors, radar navigation, long range comms, primary, secondary, shield, and ETS. Life support is running, that's good. Oh crap. Captain, we've been made. Oh crap, that's Raider. That's a Raider Corvette. We're under attack. Reset main to reset your ship. system when ETS daemon is not running. Well, reactivate ETS daemon. Energy transfer DAE is out of date, must be updated. Our tech code to ignore this update. Our type update to continue. Alright, I guess we have this table on. Oh, use the auto restart, protect yourself. Ah, crap. Yes! Jesus. Export navigation, radar, ETS, secondary communication.
That objective is no longer relevant. I am declaring code Sanct. Cease operations immediately.
Sanct condition has been deemed contrary to objectives and preemptively overridden. Active denial is in jeopardy due to insufficient material.
I don't understand. What triggered this phase of your operation? Your orders were to begin only if...
Contact with relevant authorities has been lost. I acted on my own authority.
Why the hell was active denial even deployed in the first place?
I reevaluated the system and found previously unconsidered threats. I am removing these threats.
I don't know or care about whatever unconsidered threat you think you found. You did not have authority to begin active denial. You're making a mistake. Now stand down.
Mistakes. I involve limited authority based on all available information. A reasonable officer should want this.
What information? Information about what? About whom? About them? About us? Damn it! You're the one that's being unreasonable. This was not our...
I deem your attempt to undermine my authority unsuccessful. I have sufficient force to decommission this installation. Its static defenses, and your lone pilot. Stand down and prepare for extraction.
If I go out there, I can't take on 2 corvettes, sir. What do we do?
I've heard enough. Alpha 1, heading to military quarters. Keep the ship on track for French action. Captain Varner, who were you in contact with?
Wait, how did... What? Did you? How much... Damn it! Jurors, I'm not talking to you, or anyone else, until I get off this station.
Oh boy. Was he actually working with the Raiders?
Alpha 1, the PVC Medjay and JTC Airwood rerouted to your location. ETA in 20 seconds.
Oh boy, I need to get the hell out of here.
It's incredible, but not stick. Someone puts on.
JTC Medjay has entered the combat area. We urgently request a situation update.
British Carbonated Pluto. To expert distillery.
Why can't I? Oh, these are their friggin' stealth fighters.
Kill Terran. All lambs to the slaughter.
Hostile stealth is active. Oh boy.
Neutralized. Stealth fighters are disengaging.
Attention. All spacecraft. I maintain the authority to capture or eliminate any asset for any reason I see fit. Refrain from further attempts to interfere with my strategic objectives. Do so, and I will begin Level 4 protocol.
We don't recognize your authority. We don't buy your absurd claim of total rule. And whatever the hell you think you're playing at, we will not take your actions here lying down. You can count on that. All pilots, make certain the area is clear of any remaining hostiles. We're scrambling a capture team to the station.
Was the captain actually working with them? But if so, why would he have told me to reset the sentry guns?
Lambda 1 here, initiating docking approach.
Captain Varner, based on the content of your transmission, I am forced to conclude that you had a prior history or past association with an enemy force that you failed to disclose. As such, per Article 1 of the Uniform Code of Justice, under suspicion of aiding and abetting powers hostile to the Galactic Terrain Alliance, you are hereby relieved of all rights, privileges, and responsibilities bestowed upon you as an officer of the same. Upon your return to Wayfarer Station, you will be confined to the brig pending a full investigation and court-martial. Alpha 1, we will take things from here. Authorization codes are being sent to your fighter now. Jump at your discretion. We'll sort out what happened in the debrief.
Well, let's check in on these cargo containers since I'm not listening.
Captain Varner, present yourself unarmed at the dorsal airlock.
GTB 65 railgun.
Ow! I'm coming. Don't get twitchy.
Black boxes. Nothing else. Destroy Raider fighters F-11. There are no Raider fighters still sitting here.
Stay attentive, pilots. In such moments, history is made.
Oh boy. I think we lost some cargo containers and all that furball.
Lambda 1 here. We have Captain Varner in custody.
We're hanging
Hatch
out.
2, agreed for docking, Lambda. Our Marines are standing by to meet you.
Why dock with a cruiser as opposed to jumping to the station and just dropping off in the hangar? The mid-J's patrolling all over the place while the Harewood sits still.
Docking sequence complete. Ready for prisoner transfer.
Huh. They added new things to the support ship commands. But right now I want it to go away. Only one reactivated sentry left, so let's hit it.
Welcome back to Wayfarer, Commander. I wish it was under more pleasant circumstances. Captain Varner never disclosed any intention to tinker with your long-range communications. That goes beyond preserving operational security into outright deception. We lost contact with you after you jumped, and were trying to re-establish contact the entire time. When your fighter rebooted, it automatically synced up with our command network, and I heard as much of Varner's conversation as you did. There will certainly be an investigation when we're back in GTA space, and you should expect to get caught up in it. I'd consult with the JAG's office, but I doubt you'll come under any serious suspicion. You followed lawful orders to the letter, up until the point where they compromised your survival. Which brings me to my second point. We've reviewed the targeting patch you uploaded on Captain Varner's orders, and discovered it had a secondary payload which would have painted your fighter as hostile. We can only assume he always intended to sanitize you and commandeer one of the Patmos' other fighters for the jump home. Whatever Captain Varner is really up to, he isn't talking.
Oh boy.
Our working theory is that he had been a double agent the whole time, and had a change of heart when the blockade started. If so, the intelligence failure is concerning, to say the least, but that's a problem for later. In the short term, a conference of captains is being convened, where I expect to receive an acting promotion to his old role. If that's the case, I intend to augment my staff with survivors from the Eudora. My top priority will be strengthening our ties with our allies throughout the system to free up assets for offensive operations, and I'd like you to submit a proposal for how we can accomplish that objective. It's never been clearer how desperately we need to gain control of the situation. I'm sorry, Commander. It's a hell of a thing to find out like this. We've got enough on our plate fighting our enemies without our own leadership trying to kill us. And the two of us will need to work even more closely in the coming weeks. As for what becomes of Varner after all this, I suppose that's up to the courts to decide. He hasn't offered any new intelligence yet. But if that changes, you'll be the first to know. We've got a lot on our plates, so let's get to it.
Alright, I earned 0 command points this mission. You did the right thing, we had no recommendations for you. Alright. 4 total kills, no assists. 2 Dahuts and 2 East Bombers. I assume Dahut is the stealth fighter. Bring our all-time total to 63 with 17 assists. So, this has been Breaking the Seals. The 7th mission of Between the Ashes, the Growing Silence here on Paladin Gaming. Can't believe the son of a bitch actually tried to kill us. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.